Okay, hi. Without wasting so much of your time and data, I want to go through this task with you. But I'm going to create a video of the studio code different from that of the flowchart. So for the studio codes, I know some of us are finding this difficult to comprehend. The idea is not for us to just copy and paste, but to have a deeper understanding. If you want copy and paste answer from this task that was given to us, if you go to this link, you'll find the document that has all the answers to all these things. But again, it's not about the answers, it's about you getting to know what is being done. So here we are to develop an algorithm that will help us calculate the sum of squares of given inputs of number. And here I have mine. So let's work with me, please. Let's do this together. I've done it already, but I really want to help you understand it more. So the idea is for us to calculate the sum. We have to get the question for you to be able to know how to even start studio coding. Yeah. So calculate the sum of squares. That means they're looking for the sum of squares of given inputs of number. So the inputs of number can be 5, it can be 2, it can be 3, it can be 7. Here we used 1, 2. We just used 1 and 2 as the input of number. So the first things first, we have to read our inputs. Then we set whatever it is that we want to set. So this is like one way to write this studio code. Another way to write it just for the purpose of clarity. We can decide to let's do 3 inputs. Let's use XYZ. Let's use read X, Y, and Z. Here we decided to use these variables, this num1 and num2. But it doesn't really matter. You can use anything there once it's readable. So here we are using 3 inputs. Here we use 2 inputs, 1 and 2. Here we're using 1, 2, 3 as X, Y, and Z. You can use ABC. You can use anything that can serve as a variable. So you read your inputs, then you set them. Another way of writing this setting, is to assign. Okay, let's move. Here we want to get these inputs. Now we want to get their squares. So we have to declare it. So for here we can say square. That's square x equals. We are doing for x. We want to get the value, like we want to get the values of this inputs here, the square of the input. So we can do x times x. You can move to square of. We can decide to write square like this. Nobody is going to hold you. Nobody is going to kill you. It's just for us to make this video short and fast as well. You can do square y. You can decide to use anything there once it's going to calculate. Once it's going to calculate the square of your input, then that's good. Then you can say square z. Let's use capital Z here. Sorry. Square z equals z times z. Sorry, white people. So okay. So what we are looking for is the sum. We're looking for the sum of this. So we can say is the sum of these squares are this plus this plus this. Some of you might be confused because you're seeing a whole lot of things. But yeah, at the end of the day, you want to display whatever it is that you've done. So I hope this is clear. So you've read your inputs. You're trying to assign. You're trying to set the squares of these inputs so that you can sum them up. Yeah. So you've already done that here. The square of x, the square of y, the square of z. This is it. Then you want to sum them up. You can't just sum them up and leave it there. When you sum them up, you want them to display. That's why you now write this sum, write sum. You can also type print sum. I think there's another thing that you can also use, but for the time being, let's use write and print. Here, I can decide to use print. Yeah, and anybody that reads this person knows that, okay, that's cool. Sum of squares of a given. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. I'll do the second one, or should I? Okay, let me just treat the second one here as well. No, so that